A murky water hunter with a sixth sense for finding fresh meat. Some might say it's ugly, but if you ask the locals, they'll tell you it might steal your heart and take it to the depths of the Amazon River. These are the South American river dolphins.
Hi, I'm Danielle Dufault, and you're watching Animalogic.
Making weekly videos shot all over the world takes a lot of time and preparation. We need all the help we can get, and thanks to our friends at ClickUp, we're spending less time planning and more time learning about animals. ClickUp is a work management platform designed to flex to our team's unique needs. Whether we're scheduling our shoots, editing our episodes, or planning where to film next, ClickUp is fully customizable to help our team supercharge productivity. ClickUp can support any team size, from one person to over 1,000. It's the one tool that can house all your tasks, projects, docs, goals, spreadsheets, and more. It's packed with features and customization that no other productivity tool has, so you can work the way you work best. Use code Animalogic to get 15% off ClickUp's massive unlimited plan for a year, meaning you can start reclaiming your time for under $5 a month.
When you think Amazonian apex predator, you're probably thinking harpy eagles, jaguars, and caiman. But in the rivers and flooded forests lives a deadly predator with the face of an angel.
Maybe angel-faced is pushing it a bit, but just look at these guys. Amazonian river dolphins are cute killers, though maybe not as conventionally beautiful as their cousins, the bottlenose dolphins. They're one of several river dolphin species in South America. There's some taxonomic controversy, but the species usually recognized are the Bolivian river dolphin, the Araguayan river dolphin of Brazil, the Amazon river dolphin, and the Orinoco river dolphin. Some scientists claim they're all subspecies of the same species, so for simplicity's sake, we'll call them all by their common name, botos.
Botos evolved from marine dolphins, but nobody knows for sure how they got to South America. They could have entered the continent from the Atlantic through the Amazon Delta, but it's also possible that they came from the Pacific side before the formation of the Andes.
These river dolphins are thousands of kilometers away from their closest seafaring relative, the La Plata dolphin, the only river dolphin known to live in saltwater estuaries as well as the coast of the South Atlantic.
Though their biology differs from marine dolphins in fundamental ways.
Marine dolphins, such as the common dolphins or the bottlenose, are built for speed. They have to travel vast distances in search of food and will catch fish in the open water. Their double-slitted eyes work equally well in and out of the water. And they're able to dive up to 40 meters in search of fish.
Botos, on the other hand, are built for agility. The levels of the rivers they live in can fluctuate up to 12 meters. And when those levels are high, it floods the forest. And the fish head out there because it offers more safety than open rivers and more feeding opportunities.
Botos need to be able to follow their prey into those flooded environments full of obstacles. That's why being smaller and more pliable is a must when navigating and hunting in the flooded jungle. While bottlenose dolphins are about 4 meters long and weigh up to 300 kilograms, botos are just over half the weight of a bottleneck and are just about 2.5 meters long. Botos females are even smaller, which is unique among river dolphins. In Asian species, females tend to be larger than males. Marine dolphins are built like arrows. Their neck vertebrae are fused to keep them straight when swimming at high speeds. Botos vertebrae are not fused. This allows them to turn their head 90 degrees. Because of their necks, when they surface for air, bottlenoses have to do a bigger jump. Botos are more flexible and only have to come out slightly to expose their blowholes.
That doesn't mean they can't jump, though. They've been documented breaching over 3 meters out of the water.
But while a marine cetacean like a doll's porpoise can swim at 70 kilometers an hour, and a bottlenose can reach speeds of 35 kilometers an hour, a boto can only swim at 20 kilometers an hour. Though normally they only swim at a leisurely 3 kilometers an hour. They're the slow walkers of the dolphin family.
We've kind of been burying the lead here, but yes, botos are adorably pink.
But unlike flamingos and other pink birds who get their coloration from their food, botos get it from scraping their body on rocks and plants.
So yep, they're basically covered in scars. But it's cool, chicks take scars.
In general, older males will be pinker because in addition to having to swim in rough areas, they'll fight each other for access to females. Botos are less gregarious than marine dolphins, usually hanging out in duos or trios. Though because of the nature of their habitat, they're found in higher densities than other dolphins in their ecosystems.
They have a lot of neighbors, but not a lot of friends.
Some exceptionally large groups of over 30 dolphins have been documented, but they're extremely rare. During the rainy season, the females and the young spend most of their time in the flooded forest, while the males stay in the river. That doesn't mean the males get less of a meal. South American tropical rainforests are packed with all sorts of yummy food.
And if you're starting to think that they're not as brutal as their saltwater relatives, you'd better reconsider, because one of the boto's favorite meals is piranhas.
During the dry season, when all the fish are concentrated in a relatively small area, botos can be a bit picky with their food. But during the flooding season, they catch whatever they can.
They have been observed cracking open freshwater crabs and turtles. These adorable predators eat about 5% of their body weight every day. And the biggest key to their hunting success is their echolocation.
Botos have a huge echolocation organ on their head, officially and hilariously called a melon, which helps them find their way in the dark and murky waters of the rainforest. But since the jungle is full of trees and rocks and sandbanks, the echo from a single click might be too confusing.
River dolphins produce about 80 clicks per second to give them constantly updating spatial mapping of their surroundings.
Their clicks aren't nearly as loud as those of dolphins in marine environments, but botos don't need them to travel as far, since their hunting grounds are smaller.
Botos are deeply entrenched in several Amazonian cultures' folklore.
They're often portrayed as seductive shapeshifters who can take on the shape of a handsome man who attends parties and lures beautiful women to the river.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, sounds like our producer Andreas could be one.
Unfortunately, their charm doesn't protect them from fishermen, who often accidentally catch them and other river cetaceans in their nets, where the botos suffocate to death. More recently, some fishermen have come to use river dolphin meat as bait. Others deliberately kill them because they damage fishing equipment. This has led to a rapid decline in their populations. The Amazonian river dolphin is an endangered species, and local governments have banned the killing of dolphins and put a moratorium on fishing species caught with boto meat.
Hopefully, as more people become aware of their plight, they'll get better protection. And we might see them again in human form at a party, hitting on beautiful people like you. So what should we talk about next? Please let me know in the comments and be sure to subscribe for new episodes every week. Thank you for watching and see ya!